Lie still. You'll only disturb the bandages.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I woke up and I couldn't see.
No one can see at the moment. It's still dark.
What time is it?
It's just after 3.
Well, then it won't be. Not completely dark. If you look toward the east, you'll see something. Oh, I can smell it. Like walking past an orchard. What's your name?
Eleanor.
That's pretty. Eleanor who?
Shackleton.
Like the explorer.
Yes, like the explorer.
I wouldn't mind a walk in the snow myself. Oh, it must be quiet there. No bloody artillery there. No bloody sun either, right?
That's right.
Dark all day. Dark all bloody day. Just like the rest of us.
Hello, someone in there? Colonel? Are you in there?
What bloody hell are you doing down here in the dark?
Trying to get some sleep.
In the storeroom?
Good.
God, what is this? Aladdin's cave?
Listen to that. The ice starting to move. You can feel it underneath your feet. Like an ant standing on the back of an elephant.
So, you reckon we'll be out of here soon then, eh?
One way or another, yes.
Where do you get all this stuff?
I collect it. Just things nobody wants. Things that might come in useful one day.
Bent nails.
I use them for cleaning the tins.
Oh, I see the tins. Well, you're as mad as a hatter, aren't you, old dear?
I don't think so, sir. I think I'm rather sensible.
Ready. Very still. And now.
Of course, everybody in the office knows my real name, but they're too polite to show it. But whenever there's any Arctic news in the paper, they leave the page open casually for me and then watch. There's a lot of giggling amongst the younger secretaries. A celebrity of a kind, I suppose. Anyway, how's school? Is there any room for art in this sea of khaki?
Well, I finished at the Guildhall.
So, darling, you're an actress at last.
Don't make fun of me. I got a job.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're going to drive a train.
No. I answered an advertisement in the Era. I'm going to be in a play at the Empire Theatre in Penge from August 5th.
Penge in August? You out of your mind?
I have to start somewhere. I can't go on saying I want something and not doing anything about it. Your brother at least taught me that.
Well, consider me rebuked. But Penge, I thought it was still bear baiting and lewd dancing. I'd no idea they went to the theatre.
Well, they do. For 15 minutes, anyway. It's a one-act play.
15 minutes? My dear, that's not theatre, it's music hall. You're going to be doing a turn.
Was on the good ship Hesperus that sailed the wintry sea, and the skipper had taken his little daughter to bear him company. Blue were her eyes as the fairy flax, her cheeks as the dawn of day, and her bosoms were white as hawthorn buds that open in the month of May.
the unmistakable sound of the English enjoying themselves.
What is it?
Rum. Have some.
I wouldn't normally, you know. My mum doesn't approve. I suppose Midwinter's Day is special.
Dear beloved, as your pastor, the Reverend Bubbling Love, I would like to welcome you personally to the Midwinter's Day festivity, and in particular to our chairman of our parish council, Sir Interesting Shackleton.
I don't even know if she knows I'm here. I wrote, from Buenos Aires, but with the war and all that, I don't know whether it'll get to her.
Maybe it's better if she thinks of you back there with those South American girls.
I don't think she'd like that, actually. The girls, I mean. But I hope she did get the letter. I wouldn't like her not knowing.
Come and take a look at this, boys. You gotta see it.
Gentlemen, my name is Lola. I come from España, where the sun
Come with me, lassie!
honest!
Yeah. Come on then, sir. Give us a bloody encore.
If you insist, person.
I think if the daylight doesn't come back pretty soon, we're in trouble, Frankie.
Yes, boss.
Lady Shackleton, if a landing was impossible, he would have returned to South Georgia for the winter. We must assume he's decided to keep the Endurance with him, which means we won't hear anything until the ice starts breaking up around Christmas.
I feel that I've no right to worry at all when so many are receiving such terrible news from France.
The public want to hear about something other than war. Something that reminds them what we're fighting for. That's why I wanted to explain that we'll be running some articles from various experts speculating on what may be happening to your husband. This is to keep the public interested so that when we do get news, they'll be ready for it.
I understand, Mr. Perris. He wouldn't like to be forgotten.
It's starting to break up.
The temperature was 23 degrees and rising at first light this morning.
Right, let's get the dogs back on board. If we get the chance, we must be ready to sail immediately before it falls again.
Which direction?
What?
Which direction? Do we go on? Or do we go back?
I'm not sure that the choice will be ours to make. But the Rossi party should have started laying their depots by now. I think we could all do with a little variety in our diet, don't you, Frankie?
Yes, boss. Besides, I could do with the exercise.
Good, come on then. I'm starting a 24-hour watch on the state of the ice, relieved every hour. And no one is to leave the ship without permission, is that understood? Chippy, I want a proper wheelhouse built for the steersman. When we do get into open water, it's going to be pretty cold. You can use the wood from the shore hut.
Yes, boss.
Colonel, 72 days' rations for every man, packed on the sledges and ready on deck from tomorrow.
Yes, sir. You did say you wanted the rations on the sledges.
I did. We must face the possibility that our ship could be damaged, or even destroyed. If that happens, we'll have to take our chances on the ice. But don't worry. The weather is on our side. The summer is on its way. We'll get out of here under our own steam, I'm sure. Let's make a start. Thank you.
With the sun circling round the sky day after day without setting, the stars and stripes were planted, and the record left with a piece of the flag.
Go back over that bit again. We talked about the tracker.
No, I want to hear what he says next.
What's so funny?
40 dogs.
Peary talking about reaching the North Pole.
The pole itself, where
Yes?
it arrived the 6th of April,
The boss doesn't think he did.
1909. Here, in the midst of great fields of heavy ice, covering an ocean 2 miles or more in depth, with the sun circling round the sky day after day without setting, the stars and stripes were planted, and the record left is a piece of flag. We left the pole April 7th, series of Portsmouth.
What's going on?
The ice is shifting.
Can she take it? Nah, she's built wrong. Should have met curve in the hull so the pressure forces her up. She's not rising. It's got a grip on us.
Well, again in the morning, we'll be back to normal. Glad you think this is normal.
Where's the skipper? It's already down there. The damage on the port bow. It's hard to say how bad it is.
Are the pumps working? The hand pumps are frozen. We're doing what we can with the bilges, but it's no good against this. She's hull beneath the water.
What do you think? I've no access to the hull. Best I can do is to seal it off. I'll top it down. Yes, sir. Right, take what you need.
Lay the trestles flat. There we are.
Ready?
As I'll ever be. Go careful now.
Don't worry. I always wanted to work in a circus.
How are they doing at the pump, Skipper?
We're working 3-hour shifts, 15 minutes on, 15 minutes off. We'll keep it up for the night.
I'll take a turn after dinner. Where's the prince?
With Chippy building the dam.
Dinner is served. Have you done this before?
Only once.
Will it hold?
If the ice doesn't shift it, I can make it waterproof, but no iceproof. Can't hold out against this. We've had the pumps going for 48 hours, and the water's still rising. The men can't take it much longer.
I know. I wanted to stay off the ice as long as possible. They're not going to find it easy.
I'll cheer the dogs up anyway.
All right, let's start getting the equipment off. And the dogs. We'll take a decision about where to sleep tonight later. Gently does it, Frankie.
Right.
Have you done a tent allocation?
Yes.
Better put Mr. Hurley with me, where I can keep an eye on him.
Over there. Secure her next to the other cutter. And then we'll go back for the last.
Suddenly makes our freezing little cabin seem rather warm and solid, doesn't it?
Are we sleeping here tonight?
Dinner's on board. That's all I know.
Skipper, I think we should collect our last bits and pieces when we're finished dinner.
Yes, boss.
Everyone, please make sure you bring your diaries.
Boss.
Anyone not want their bannock? Sorry, yeah.
Carry on, Colonel. Eat while you can.
For tomorrow we diet.
Oh. Ah, but what time do we die at? Huh. Sorry. I was just...
Not much point in washing up, is there?
I never leave a dirty plate behind me. I must leave it spick and span. Besides, we never know when we might be coming back.
Boss?
Yes.
Shall I give the order to abandon?
How are the men?
Ready. I think they're relieved in a way.
You know what he said to me when he gave me this? The king? Make sure you bring it back. Those were his words. I think we should do what we were ordered to and take it home, don't you? Well, don't just stand there. Give the order. Go on.
Yes, boss.
Let's go, boys. It's time to get off.
We've been working at the pumps. I'll just get my jacket.
There's no time. The boss said come back for it later. Come on. That's everyone, boss.
After you then, Frank. I want to run the ensign up. No surrender.
Right. But we shouldn't be too long. She's very restless.
Come on! Well, old lady. Looks like we got it in the neck this time.
I don't know, sir. At least it'll make your book more exciting.
You think so? Well, maybe you're right at that. Thank you for your efforts today, gentlemen. I know you're all very tired, so I'll be brief. We have 18 sleeping bags, which means that 10 of us will have to use blankets. Each man, please take a match. Those who choose the shortest ones get a blanket. And I seem to have earned myself a blanket. Frank will give you the tent allocations. Get some rest, everyone.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Tent number 1, the boss, Mr. Hudson, Mr. James, and Mr. Hurley.
You all right, Skipper?
Tent number 2.
Look, there's a light still on.
Emergency light, Skipper. Batteries come on.
It's like a heartbeat. As though she was telling us she was still alive.
Green. Tent number 4, Mr. Cheetham, Mr. Hussey.
See what he was up to. What I was too clever for him. Took the other match. Almost as clever as the rest of us. What do you mean? Well, have a look around you, mate. We've all got sleeping bags, haven't we? I hope Mrs. Chippy's house trained.
Ah, she's just frightened like the rest of us. We'll never survive in small boats.
Been done before.
No, with 28 of us. And what's the point in scrabbling across the bloody ice if it's going to melt in a few weeks anyway?
Did you sleep at all?
I had the choice of thinking lying down or thinking standing up. Standing up seemed more useful. How is she?
Oh, she sunk a little lower. But she seems steady at the moment. Still a lot of things we could salvage.
The longer we stay still, the harder it'll be. Half of these men have never travelled on snow before. Come on. Room service.
There you go, Frank.
Rise and shine, rise and shine. It's a beautiful morning out there. Guests wishing to have their shoes shined, please be so kind as to leave them at the door.
Something hot? Chippy, we need to get some sort of a runner fitted to the cutter so we can drag them. You think you could get that organized today?
Aye. I've had some breakfast. I dare say I'll manage it.
And keep her away from the dogs. They'll tear her to pieces if they get loose.
Aye. We know that, don't we, darling?
Forward. Forward. Steady. Down.
Step right up, gentlemen. A one-day sail featuring brand new Burberrys, warm and dry. The latest fashions in men's undergarments. Must be sold today, we're going out of business tomorrow. Don't be shy now, gentlemen. Step right up and help yourselves.
It's going to be bloody hard pulling a boat over this stuff if we can't even get a sled through.
There's no alternative. If we stay still, we'll starve or go crazy.
You don't think we should wait? To float the cutters when the pack breaks up.
This pack is drifting north. We wait for it to break up. If it does break up, we might find ourselves in the middle of the South Atlantic. What chance do you think we stand there in open boats with 28 men and no food?
Our ship and our stores have gone. So I think it's time we went home. After the excitements of yesterday, I'm sure we'd all rather sleep on land, dry or otherwise. So, I intend to make for the nearest. Here, have a look. Robertson Island. Now, we'll establish a base there. Then I'll take a smaller party across here, Graham Land, to Wilhelmina Bay. Now, whalers from Deception Island use this, and it's our shortest route to rescue. Right. Everything we need must be carried on the sledges. I'm therefore allowing each man only 2 pounds weight of personal possessions. That includes your diaries, your shaving kit, your eating utensils. Everything else must go. I mean everything. It's of no use to us now. We can carry nothing except what keeps us alive. And that includes animals, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Chippy. No pets. This is the Bible, presented to us by Her Majesty Queen Alexandra. I'm keeping 3 pages. This is one of them. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Let's get on with it, boys.
Yes, boss.
Well done, boys. 5 minutes to 3. So we're ahead of ourselves. We haven't even begun.
Let's make this, sir.
Thank you. She won't stand a chance out there. The dogs will tear her to pieces, and you know it. Let me take her.
She's a bloody he. I'll take her myself if you don't mind.
My job now is to make sure you all live. Every single one of you. To do that, I cannot afford to be sentimental. If I am, you will die. Die frozen, die starving, die mad. I've seen it before. I do not intend to see it again. It's been brought to my attention that 1 or 2 people here may have picked up items discarded by others yesterday. Don't look so worried, bosun. I have a confession to make. I am one of those guilty people. I picked up a book in the snow this morning. A poetry book. Robert Browning. I'm reminded of a line from a poem of his called Prospice. For sudden, the worst turns the best to the brave. Let's make this our best, shall we? Robertson Island! Robertson Island! 5 miles a day! 5 miles a day!
Hudson and Mackerel have already scouted this floe. They reckon it's over a mile square.
Well, that should give us some stability. 5 miles a day is obviously impossible. So we have 2 alternatives. We travel slower, risk running out of food. Or we stay here, wait for the weather to get warmer, try to get out by boat.
I think we could get some more supplies off the ship before she disappears completely. That way we can preserve the sledding rations.
A good idea. Skipper?
I think we should stay here and see what happens.
Very well. Tell the men we're going to stay here for now, but I don't want anybody digging in. We have to be ready to move at any time. Frank, you take who you want, go back to the ship in the morning. No heroics.
Yes, boss.
Got it!
Marzipan. I'm done through going hungry now. Walnuts. Another weight off me mind.
Keep going. We're in the right place. There's more there, I'm sure of it.
Got no oven, so don't go expecting any bread. It's hot, and that's the best thing I can say about it.
Go on, Chef, let's have it then.
Oh, gosh, it's bloody useless. Now the bloody bottom's burnt out. How can I bloody cook without a bloody pot of cooking?
Charlie, where are you going?
I'm bloody going home. This is bloody stupid. I've had enough.
Look, this must be dump camp. What? All our stuff. It's all here somewhere. Hundreds of pounds worth just thrown away. Such a ruddy waste. Well, you won't find anything now. Ice melts.
Everything sinks. Ice freezes, it's gone. Simple as that.
Someone's had a go, look.
Could be penguins.
Penguins looking for gold sovereigns, I presume. 16 years I had that bicycle. A Rudd's Whitworth. I won't find one like it again. Come on.
What are you doing? Looking for my film. It's down there, underwater. The cans are sealed so the water can't get at it, but I can't reach. If you two blokes were to hold my legs, I think I could.
You crazy? You freeze to death if you go under there. It's if you don't drown first.
Can't reach far enough on my own. I'm not going without them. There's another one. He's on the move. Don't worry, I'll be quick. Where's he gone? I don't bloody know. Get him out. Pull! Pull! Bloody thing! Just get his circulation. She's going! Let's get him out. All right, just get the bloody film. Take the cans.
Frank, we can't carry any more weight.
I'm not leaving them behind.
I have 28 lives to consider.
So have I. And 1 year of each of those 28 lives is in these pictures. What's the point of our survival if there's no record of what's happened? And if we don't make it, then this will be all the life that's left of us. Without these, we've done nothing. Except get lost like a bunch of schoolgirls on a nature ramble.
How many are there?
520.
Well, perhaps we could take a box.
Not enough. 200. You make the selection.
100, and we make the selection together. Deal?
150. Deal?
Deal.
Penguins, 2. Regarding cameraman with amorous expression.
No more penguins.
View of South Georgia. Slightly out of focus. Sea captain in foreground.
No, certainly not. Doesn't do him justice.
Close shot. Mad storekeeper in silly hat.
Staring at camera with glazed expression. No, too depressing. Oh, wait, we have an obligation to his mother. We'll keep it.
Cantankerous old man standing on prow of ship.
Oh, you're right. He does look miserable. And old. Cancel that career as a Hollywood photographer.
I'll put it in the public have a right to know box.
When did you take this?
First day we played football on the ice.
I never thought of her as beautiful. Always seemed dumpy somehow, heavy around the waist.
Well, she's what I see now.
First, I would like to pay tribute to Chippy McNish, whose hard work has contrived to give us a safer and more seaworthy way home. Well done. I would like to christen them today after 3 people, without whose help we would not be where we are today. The Stankham Wills, after my dear friend Miss Janet Stankham Wills, captained by Mr. Hudson. The Dudley Docker, under the command of Captain Worsley. And the James Caird, which I will myself command. No champagne, I'm afraid.
It's as though she never existed.
Nothing. Not even a dent in the bloody ice. Yet she was right here.
Out of whose womb came the ice, and the hoary frost of heaven, who hath gendered it? The waters are hid as with stone, and the face of the deep is frozen. Thank you for saving the pictures. You were right. Without them, we'd just be left with words. And they're not always enough.
You start a fire here at the bottom, using a little wood and petrol to get it going. Then you place the main blubber container on top thus. This is heated by the fire. The blubber starts to boil, spilling back into the fire, increasing the intensity of the heat.
And the smoke.
All we need now is something to bloody cook on it.
Yes. Well done, Frank.
That's distracted, for God's sake.
Woo! Not like that. Pretend to be a seal.
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Well, that didn't work. It's just disappeared. That's because you were waving your arms. Seals don't have arms.
They don't wear silly hats either. You told me to distract it, not to impersonate it. Oh, there's another one.
Cheatham. Whose is this? Vincent. Whose is this? Bakewell. Whose is this? McNish. Whose is this? Blackborough. Whose is this?
It's a trick, isn't it?
What is?
How you call them out.
What are you talking about?
When you say, whose is this, it means it's a small portion. And when you say, whose is this, it's a big one.
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, you don't care, do you? You're the storeman. You can have what you like.
How dare you say that?
Shut up, Colonel. Blackborough.
Skipper?
You can choose the names tomorrow.
Well, me, sir.
Now let's get some sleep.
Maybe it's the other way round.
The ice is getting less stable. I think we should get closer to the sea while we still can. We're organized. We could average 2, maybe 3 miles a day.
We'll never manage all 3 boats. We'll have to work in relays to move 2 as it is.
Do you think 28 men can make it in 2 boats?
Yes, I do. There's no alternative. They'll have to. We'll strike camp tomorrow.
The men were looking forward to celebrating Christmas, boss.
Then we make tomorrow Christmas. I don't want to stay here any longer. It isn't safe. Now we'll have a feast tomorrow, and everything that's not going on the sledges can be eaten.
Gentlemen, let nothing you dismay, for Jesus Christ our Savior was born on Christmas Day, to save us all from Satan's power when we were gone astray. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Oh, tidings of comfort and joy.
It's ripping into the hulls. They'll not take much more of it. What's he gonna do if we lose the cutter? We'll not get everybody in as it is.
Go to sleep, old man.
Go and look at the hulls. I'm not joking. Ah, you're all too bloody terrified of them.
That's enough!
Can't fit 28 men in 2 tiny boats.
We're barely making 600 yards an hour as it is. Another boat to kill us.
We should have stayed where we were, waited for the ice to break up.
And if it didn't? What then? He knows what he's doing.
How he doesn't. None of them know what they're doing.
Good evening, Hoop Tent.
Evening, boss.
Boss. Well done today. I know it was hard, but thank you. Skipper says we may have some better weather tomorrow, so get some rest.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Carry on then.
Do you think he heard?
Doesn't bloody listen.
How are they?
Tired. Pretty fed up. I think we all feel much the same. Wasn't much of a day. What do we do, Buddha? 2 miles?
Mile and a half, I reckon.
Well, let's hope we do better tomorrow.
Don't let it come down on you! To the side! Hold it back! Hold it! Slowly! Go on. Hold it at the back! Get it! Let it go, let it go! Push! Push it down! Whoa! Whoa! It's caught! It's right behind! And strain! Take the strain!
Ah, this is bloody stupid! She's been torn apart!
Come on, keep at it, we can get through this!
I'm not doing it, stupid! Look at the hull! You're supposed to be captain of this cutter and you're tearing her apart!
It's right! We can't leave it here, we have to go on. We can inspect any damage when we make camp. Now get back to your position. Bring her round!
No!
That's an order.
From who?
From your captain.
Captain of what? You've no ship. We've no ship. So we're no longer under ship's articles. And therefore we're under no compulsion to do anything that's bloody stupid. And for your information, we're not being paid either.
Get back to your positions. All of you.
We'll not be paid for the day she sank. No ship, no pay. Every sailor knows that.
No ship, no pay. I've never heard that before.
Well, get yourself a copy of ship's articles, Admiral.
What is going on here?
McNish here feels that there are
Get these men back to work, Captain. There's a base up ahead. Charlie's setting up a hoosh tent. Now move, and that's an order.
You've no authority.
Don't talk to me about authority. Who gave you the authority to have 20 men standing still here, freezing? Who gave you the authority to risk their lives while you discuss what you think? You want to know why they're doing what they're doing? Because I told them to. If you think that's wrong, then you come to me.
The cutter's been torn apart!
I don't care about the bloody cutters! I care about the bloody men! Their lives! That's what I'm responsible for!
Well, I'm responsible for my life now, and that means I don't have to accept what some bastard who plants flags in snow for a living thinks I should do.
We haven't got a ship, we haven't got a contract. We don't have to do what you say.
I'm the leader of this expedition, and your contract is with me, not the bloody ship. Now, you do what I say, and I will keep you alive, and I will keep you alive. But if you threaten my expedition, the lives of my men, if you become the danger, then I will have no hesitation in having you shot.
Aye. Well, we know how much you like that.
Get back to your place, McNish. And you, Vincent. There's no other way.
Don't think for 1 second that I would hesitate to use this.
Give him a hand behind, will you, Mac? Right, let's get this boat moving, shall we? There's a base half a mile ahead. We all pull together, we can be there in a couple of hours. Come on! Rain! As some of you may know, Chippy and I had the opportunity of a few moments' discussion about your contract of employment. There seemed to be some confusion, which I would like to straighten out. I have here a copy of the contract which you have all signed, and I shall read part of it for the benefit of those who seem not to have bothered. All members of the crew, without exception, to have interchangeable duties and to perform any duty on board, in the boats, or on the shore as directed by the master or owner. That means, gentlemen, that you're under my command until I release you, which will not be until we have reached a home port. It also means that you will be paid until that time, with or without the ship. Any questions? McNish.
No. Sir.
Very good. Well then, if Charlie's ready for us, I think a little dinner is in order. Thank you. Is he all right, do you think?
No, I don't think he is. But they won't let anyone see it. Leave him to me.
What can he hope to achieve by confronting me like that? Is he mad?
They're tired. It's hard. I've signed on to deliver next week.
Grub's up, Captain. So I tell the boss. Now leave him be. He's coming.
But they've no experience of this.
Who does, for God's sake? They think I'm doing this for my own enjoyment? Our supplies are low, our morale is low. If we don't move, we'll die.
I know. But some of them are starting to think that we're going to die anyway. So what's the point in moving?
Who said that? Which of them said that?
No one's saying it yet. It's what they're starting to think.
They are not going to die. I will not let them die. Do you understand? I will not let them bloody die.
We just didn't think that the Endurance would be away for so long. We have an obligation to pay the crew's families, but we expected the ship to be back in South America by November at the latest.
When do you run out of funds?
Next month.
What about the Royal Geographical Society? We only took half of the £1,000 that they offered us.
Unfortunately, we promised not to ask for the other half. In writing.
Well, tell them that we've changed our minds. These are families with children, and they are our responsibility. And I know that my husband wouldn't allow them to suffer.
Even £500, Lady Shackleton, would only last 4 months.
If we don't have news very soon, it means that they're in trouble, doesn't it?
I'm afraid it does.
Well, perhaps the Royal Geographical Society should start to worry about that too.
The dogs won't make it across this, let alone the boats.
It's breaking up fast. We'll be on the water soon enough. Perhaps we should just wait. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No wildlife.
Nothing for 3 days. We've about 2 days' supply of meat left.
We can't take the dogs with us when we're on the boats. If we can't get any further, we should get rid of them. That should help us conserve our meat supply, at least. Let's get back.
Boss. What about the Stankham Wills?
What about it?
I could take a team and go back for it. We haven't come that far. It could be our last chance. I might be able to pick up some food as well.
The ice is too dangerous. I'm not risking any lives.
Find a way or make one.
What?
Something my father once said to me. Find a way or make one. I think we could do it. If it's impossible, we abandon it. We're no worse off.
Push it to park! Hold it there! Right. And she's going, lads. She's going. All hands, all hands! Turn to port! Take straight! Skipper, you go.
Why have we stopped?
It's the boss.
Boss's idea. Thought you gentlemen might like a little refreshment.
What is it?
Don't you be rude now. It's just find a cup of tea you'll have a taste. Get it down here.
Thank you.
Well done. You're looking a little overloaded, bosun.
It's our Christmas dinner, boss. Bakewell and me left most of ours behind.
Did you now? Well, you'll make number 3 tent happy tonight, won't you?
Yes, boss. Thank you, boss.
You're not going to let them get away with that, are you? Sir.
Relax, Colonel.
But that's a personal supply.
Well, didn't you bring anything?
No, because you said that we shouldn't.
Well, perhaps you should have.
Doesn't seem right after all the work they've done to get us here.
Ah, you're wasting your breath. That bastard doesn't care.
If those old ladies back in England who gave him all the money knew he was out here shooting dogs, he'd shoot him.
Aye. Well, maybe they'll find us a queue.
Come on, boy.
Incredible. Best thing I've ever eaten.
Who's that?
It's Nelson.
We'll turn him over. He's getting burnt. He doesn't deserve that.
Don't mix them up. I want to know who I'm eating.
What?
It's not the eating, it's the liking I object to.
The Chinese consider it a delicacy.
Exactly.
Well, don't all look at me. It's not my fault.
It's not you. Can you feel anything? The ice. I felt a swell, I'm sure of it.
You're right, it's moving.
We're back at sea again, boys.
What can you see?
I can see something, but it's hard to tell what it is.
What do you think it is?
I think it's land.
According to your reckoning this morning, we're here. You were looking northwest to here. It's either Clarence Island or Elephant Island. I think it's Elephant Island.
How far's that?
I'd say 2 days sailing.
All the boats packed and ready to launch.
I feel like a captain again.
What do you mean?
Well, this flow's about as big as the Endurance. Put up some canvas, I could sail her out of here.
Start plotting your course, sir.
She wouldn't last 10 minutes. She won't last more than a day or two as it is.
Watchman, are you alert?
Yes, boss.
She's starting to split. Crack! 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 Run down, boys! Get up! Jesus Christ! Move! That's all right! Leave it! Wait! Man in the water! Come on! Go left! Give me some help! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! You all right, man?
Oh, must be bleeding to back her up, Dad.
I'm really sorry about that, Holmes. Really sorry.
I'm not sleeping on a solid iceberg again, that's for sure.
Everyone's clear. We're out of the pack.
Well, thank God for that.
I didn't think we stood a chance.
Well, who says we do?
We've been very lucky.
Head for the docker. We need the skipper to take a sighting while we still have the sun. Well, how much closer are we now?
We're no closer. We're further away.
That's impossible.
No, it means that the ice has been moving away from us, not us moving away from it.
What's our course?
Northeast.
Then we row. Come on.
Jesus. I don't know where we are, where we're going. Sail is strength.
Funds for a relief party, and the money left by Sir Ernest Shackleton to pay the dependents of the men serving is almost exhausted. Unless the Endurance reaches port within the next few days, we are advised that arrangements should be at once commenced for the organization of a relief expedition to the Weddell Sea.
If you can't pull, get away from the oars. Just making it harder for everyone else.
Give me the oar, Colonel.
Pearce, give me a hand.
I can't, sir. I can't move my feet. Stamp them. Keep stamping them. I'll help. Take that.
It's his back.
All right, take my oar.
Will! Oh, Will!
Will's on, Will, sir.
Docker! Are you Will? Docker's Will!
We could do with some clean underwear.
I have some at home. Tell my wife I'm on the way. Here, take these. Wear them till your hands come back. I'm all right. Don't be such a bloody fool. Take the bloody things, or I'll throw them in the sea.
Thank you.
Come on! Let's pull! 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 Pull!
The Prime Minister has had the enclosed letter
asking him to receive a deputation about the necessity of sending a relief expedition for Sir Ernest Shackleton. This does not seem to be a matter in which the Prime Minister should take initiative. And I have ascertained that the Admiralty would not take it up. So I'm writing to ask if you think the Royal Geographical Society would wish to act, and perhaps to make representation to the Treasury. Yours sincerely, Marsh.
Good morning. Morning. Is it time for breakfast? It must be. What do you think? Tea or coffee? I never can decide. Drives the wife crazy. She always has to make both every morning. Hit me. What? You hit me. What have you got under there? Nothing. Are you hiding food? His feet are completely gone. Frostbite. I'm sorry. Are you all right? Yes, thank you.
Where's the docker? I don't know. I can only see the wheels. If that bastard is lost, I'll kill him. Worsley! 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 Frank? What's that?
It's land. The stupid bugger's got us to Elephant Island. And lost himself.
Skipper. Skipper. Is he dead?
No, he's still breathing.
Any sign of the others?
No, sir. Must have drifted apart in the night.
I'll take the wheels in first. She's the lightest. Charlie, get your stuff together. I want you and Frank to come with me. Blackborough?
Yes, sir.
No one's ever landed on Elephant Island before. As the youngest of the party, you'll be the first to step ashore.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'll wake him up.
What the hell are you doing?
You got him awake, don't you?
Skipper, what course? We're at the island.
Keep her away 4 degrees.
Go on! Come on, Blackborough, you're the first. Come on, man. Give me a hand. Get up, man! What's wrong with his feet?
He hasn't got any, I don't think.
Frostbite!
Come on, boys! Well, Pert, you were the first person to sit down on Elephant Island anyway.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
It's the most beautiful bloody beach I've ever seen.
Charlie?
Yes, boss.
You got your stove?
Yes, boss.
I think a little lunch is in order.
Right, boss. I'll go and see what I can find. Oh.
The delay in hearing from my husband must be due to weather conditions. In any case, the Endurance is sure to be short of coal and is probably drifting with the ice or travelling under sail.
There is no doubt, however, that a relief ship should be got ready without delay and leave here in August at the latest for the Weddell Sea. Do you think that means she knows something?
It means that Paris isn't getting anywhere with the government, and he's trying to create some public sympathy.
Because he needs more money.
Because otherwise there won't be a relief expedition. There's a war on, darling. Antarctic explorers in the snow aren't exactly the government's priority at the moment.
Buddha, still in pain. There's not much to give him. Thanks. He's done some damage to his spine. I think there may be an abscess. And his hands are badly frostbitten. Apparently he had no gloves yesterday. Blackburn and Green Street are more cheerful, but their feet are pretty bad. They won't be going anywhere for a while.
I'm afraid we'll all have to be on the move.
What?
This beach is too dangerous. Frank and I looked at the high water marks on the cliff.
When this weather picks up, the whole bloody beach will be underwater.
Can't we get further ashore anywhere? I had a look around as well. I don't think so.
It looks so gloomy. We're on land. We're safe. We have food. We have water. We're alive. We'll find another beach. After today, nothing will be hard ever again.
Morning, boss.
Charlie, did you sleep?
Oh, bloody tent blew down. How about you?
No.
How long do you reckon we're going to stay here then?
Not too long, I hope. How about we make a start with breakfast? Come on, I'll give you a hand.
Right, boss.
Rise and shine, gentlemen.
Do us a favour and fuck off, boss. We're dead in here.
Come on, I brought you some milk.
Oh, I lost my gloves in the night. For all I know, I lost my sodding hands. I'm just gonna sleep now. Get up, you bastard. You're on my foot. I'm not on your bleeding foot. I don't even know where it is, and I doubt you do either. Right, boss, I'll have some of that milk.
Careful, boss, we're a little muddy. You wouldn't think we'd be that warm, but we are.
Back, how's Hudson? He's in a lot of pain. There's a large abscess on his behind. There's not very much I can do about it, but I've washed out as much of the salt as I can. Have you seen Hussey?
No, I thought he was fine.
He's taking it rather badly, I'm afraid. Here. Thanks, boss.
Chippy? I suppose there's no way we can make the Caird more seaworthy without wood.
Who says we don't have wood? What do you want to do?
Make her unsinkable.
Cover her over, you mean? Make a deck?
Yes, but I suppose that's impossible.
Who's the carpenter around here? You or me?
He hasn't slept for days. We'll put him in my tent. His is no use.
I'm going to take a small group of men on the Caird to go and get help.
I was hoping you'd agree to be one of them.
Well, I better make sure she's watertight then, right?
I can only take 6 men with me. And so far, every one of you who can stand has volunteered.
Except me, sir. I'm not much use on a boat.
Not much use on the bloody planet.
Settle down now. We're 870 miles away from the whaling station at South Georgia. We're lucky with the weather. Could be there in 12 days, pick up a ship, back here in under a month. Couple of bottles of brandy, a few cigarettes. We could have ourselves a pretty bloody good winter. Of course, if any of you wanted to go home as well, that could be arranged. I know those who remain will have the harder task. If we should not come back, you'll have to think of another plan. I've asked Frank Wilde to take charge of the party, and the doctors Macklin and McElroy to stay behind to tend the men who are sick. They've kindly agreed. Now, with me, I'm taking the skipper, who over the last few days has proved to us he's the finest navigator on Earth. Chippy McNish, who will start work immediately on the James Caird, Seaman McCarty, and Seaman Vincent, who gave me such a valuable lesson in charm this morning. Tom, I'd like you to be with me as well.
Yes, Master.
Now, I want to leave in 4 days, so there's plenty to do. I'm afraid Charlie Green isn't too well. The doctors have ordered a complete rest, so I will need to appoint a temporary chef. Hussey, I'd like you to take charge. I'm asking Frank Hurley to assist you.
Yes, boss, thank you.
I'd like to have taken you with me in the Caird.
You've chosen a good team.
You're the expedition photographer, Frank. I think it right that you stay with the expedition. In some ways, you are the expedition. I don't know what our chances are in the Caird. Evens at best, I suspect. If we die, then what we've done lies with you and your pictures. You are our story. And if I don't come back, I want to make sure there's someone there to tell it. I've drawn up this letter. It gives you back the rights to all your pictures and your films if I die.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
It's a trick, of course.
Sir?
I'm not intending to die.
Well, I suppose that's the last we'll see of them.
Fuck off, you shite.
Yes, Master.
$730 miles by my reckoning.
And all of it like this.
This is the easy part. Can I give you a hand?
Thanks. Pass the part, will you?
Incredible. So beautiful. Imagine what people would say in London if one of them came floating up the Thames.
They'd say if there's an iceberg in London, what the bloody hell's happening in Scotland?
It's a privilege to see a master chef at work. Whoa!
Cumberland sausage with English mustard. Macaroni cheese.
Pickled onion.
Venison pie. Pork and beans.
Scones with jam and cream. Bread and butter pudding.
Roast potatoes.
Pig's trotters.
Marmalade pudding and Devonshire cream.
Dumpling.
What sort of dumpling?
What do you think? Bloody big sort of dumpling.
Ready? Up!
I'm sorry, old man. I have to have a look at it. It's very swollen.
Can you do anything about it?
Although it's painful, I don't think it's dangerous at the moment.
Gently. Skipper. We need those pages. 93 miles since yesterday. Let's hope the wind holds.
This left foot isn't healing properly, and I think the toes are becoming gangrenous.
And you want to amputate it?
I don't think there's any alternative. Nothing to worry about, young man.
No, sir. I wasn't.
Something's changed. Can you feel it?
At all. She's heavier.
I know what it is. Ice. When I put this over your face, I want you to breathe deeply. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Ready? Just hold that there, would you, Frank?
Go.
Bandages, please. And could you pass me the methylated spirits?
How much of that stuff have you got?
Enough.
Enough for me to borrow some?
You're the boss.
It's a lie, a damned infernal lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie.
Now the lords that dwell inside this place lead very virtuous lives. Each one keeps a harem fair of mermaids for his wives. Perhaps you don't believe me, and at my words you've smiled, but I vow it's the gospel truth, just ask that bastard Wiles.
It's a lie, a damned infernal lie. It's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie.
The Prime Minister wanted me to give this to you personally.
What's this?
A committee.
A committee?
While the Prime Minister does not consider the fate of the Trans-Imperial Expedition to be a government matter, he nonetheless feels a personal concern, and therefore proposes that a committee of interested parties, including representatives of the Board of Trade, the Treasury, should meet and discuss possible actions.
It's the middle of May. If a ship is not crewed and ready to leave within 8 weeks, it won't be able to get through the ice for another year, by which time we'll be rescuing corpses.
Morning, boss. Morning, Skipper. What's it like? I think it's clearing, boys. For God's sake, hold on!
Hello? Who's speaking? Hello?
I'm sorry to call you. This is...
I know who you are.
I know I shouldn't call. I know that he'd be angry.
And me? How would I be?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
Say what you wish. You want to know if he's alive?
Yes.
You want to know if he's breathing somewhere? Or lying in some cold, hard chamber where no one can ever touch him? Does that upset you? Don't you ever think about it? Are you surprised that I have dreams about where he might be? Or do you think somehow I know? Because I've sat here before, waiting with no news, long after the deadline is dead.
I'm very sorry. I shouldn't have called you.
It's easier to cry when you have no child to watch you.
I have a child. His name's Victor. He's 7.
Sorry, I didn't know that.
No.
You want to know if he's alive? Yes, he is alive.
Oh, thank you.
So where are we now? We're on South Georgia. But unfortunately, the whaling station's on the other side of the island, and there's a mountain in between. You shouldn't be allowed to read a compass on your own.
You think that we could sell these to the public?
What?
Baby albatross. To the gastronomic connoisseur. Albatross a la mode. Could be worth something.
Albatross a la Shackleton would have more impact.
Or a la Worsley sounds more French. With fresh cream, of course.
What's that?
We have to decide what to do.
I think it would be difficult to launch the Caird.
So do I. I think we have to cross by land. Those who can't walk and stay here will come back for them.
Well, Bosun's very bad, and I don't think Chippy could cope on his own.
And we'll leave them with McCarty. There are 2 points in the adventure of the diver. One when a beggar he prepares to plunge. One when a prince he rises with his pearl. Have you ever climbed a mountain?
No.
Nor me.
The albatross will be pleased.
turn here. Let's try further along. So much for cutting steps. Maybe we could get further on our asses.
We don't know what's ahead. There could be a precipice.
Not according to the map.
Not according to the map. Shall we?
How far have we got?
1,000 feet, perhaps more.
The trousers are ruined.
Just a short one. Let's sleep for a moment.
Come on, come on. You've had half an hour.
What?
You've had half an hour's sleep.
Gentlemen, I should like to welcome you to this inaugural meeting of the Trans-Antarctic Expedition Relief Committee.
What time is it?
About 7.
Exactly. What time is it exactly?
7. It's just before 7 o'clock. Why? Listen. What?
I have to do something. There may be women here. What? Can't go around with my trousers flapping open. Can you lend me a hand?
Keep still.
Det ved jeg ikke.
The manager's house. Is this the manager's house?
Fint at de folkene dør, så ser jeg hvem som har kommet inn her. Hvem faen er dere? Hva gjør dere her?
Do you know me? My name is Ernest Shackleton. We have lost our ship and come over the island.
Ernest Shackleton, my friend.
I'm afraid that we smell a little.
This is a whaling station. We all smell a little.
We've been away so long. Tell us about the war. When did it end?
The war? The war, my friend, is not over. They've gone mad. Europe has gone mad. They've killed millions and millions of people. It's a war like no other war.
Who is winning?
Well, whoever is left alive in the end. Won't you sit down, please? Please.
No, thank you. I need to borrow a ship. My men need help. I need to borrow a ship.
Just sit, please. You're safe now, and your men will be safe now.
Do you have a camera which should take a picture?
Don't worry about that. Just rest.
Frank would want us to take a picture, wouldn't he?
Where's Marston?
If he isn't here, he doesn't eat.
Are you all well? All well, boss! We are all well! We are all well!
It took 4 separate attempts in different ships before Sir Ernest Shackleton finally reached Elephant Island on August 30th, 1916, 4 months and 6 days after he had left on the James Caird. The steam tug Yelko was totally unsuitable for such a rescue, but somehow the ice cleared and she reached the beach. Worried that she might be trapped in the ice, Shackleton did not even step ashore. The crew of the Endurance had a hero's welcome in Punta Arenas. Shackleton wrote to his wife that day, "I have done it. Damn the Admiralty. Not a life lost, and we have been through hell. Soon I will be home, then I will rest." There was to be little rest. Within 3 months, most of the crew had found their way to the front line. Shackleton was to return to the Antarctic one final time in 1922. 8 of the Endurance crew sailed with him, including Frank Wild, Worsley, the 2 doctors McElroy and Macklin, Hussey and his banjo, and Charlie Green as the cook. Shackleton died of a heart attack as the ship reached South Georgia. On his wife Emily's instruction, Shackleton did not return to England, but was buried in the cemetery at the whaling station at Grytviken.